Hello everyone. Today in this video we're gonna discuss about phylum Aschelminthes. So remember this phylum Aschelminthes is also known as Nematoda. With that this phylum is also known as Nematohelminthes. Okay. So as we can say Nema, which means thread, or Aschel means thread. Okay. And helminthes means we can say worm. So they are basically thread worms. That's why they are named as nematodes. Okay, they are thread worms, so that's why they are named as nematoda. So now we can say they are also known as thread worms, bag worms, or round worms. You can say anything, thread worms, bag worms, and round worms. Okay, so if I talk about the level of organization, so as they have organ system of organization, organ level of organization. With that, they have bilateral symmetry, and they are triploblastic animals. They are triploblastic animals, and they are the first phylum in which they have pseudocoelom, means they have coelom which is lining by the mesosome only from one side. So those are known as pseudocoelomates. And they have complete gut. They have complete gut. Okay, so if I do talk about the excretory system, so they have HSEP excretory system. These means they have two lateral canals which are known as immunotelic, and they have one median ventral gut 2 and pore 2. So their epidermis basically secrete one thick cuticle. Their epidermis secrete their epidermis secrete basically thick cuticle. Those are known as exoskeleton. Exoskeleton and means those are made up of collagen fibers plus lipid that is made up of egg which help in the exoskeleton, which is the thin cuticle of phylum Nematoda. Okay. After that, their nervous system is also ladder-like nervous system. And they are unisexual. They are unisexual means there we can say sexes are separate. Okay, so unisexual is also known as dioecious, as we have studied hermaphrodite in which we have sexes are together in one we can say body, so those were known as monoecious, but here sexes are separate, so those are known as dioecious. And they have basically internal fertilization. They have internal fertilization. They are basically sexual dimorphic, means they both are in different sexes. And in the ascaris is the basically okay. So their main we can say disease is ascaris. So ascaris is basically disease which is an intestinal parasite of human. Human का intestinal parasite के अंदर ये disease है. Intestinal parasite disease in humans. And remember that this question is mostly asked that their male we can say male size is smaller than the female size. Okay, मतलब मेल का साइज है जो कि क्या होता है स्मॉलर होता है like this. Okay, and if I talk about hair female size, so hair female size is larger than male size, so that is like this. Just because of like their hair we have more curve, so that's why their size is smaller. Okay, now here another disease is also here, which is also mostly asked, which is elephantis, elephantitis, elephantiasis. Okay, so this is the disease which is also infectious disease, which is caused by an infection with nematode infection. Like these are called by febrile, sorry, not febrile, filarial worms, caused by filarial worms, and they basically infect the lymphatic system. How? They simply block the lymph vessel, or there will be the inflammation in lymph vessel block. So just when the lymph vessel is blocked, so the lymph is not able to produce or go to different cells. So there is the problem or infection in the lymphatic disease. Okay. So I hope this we can say phylum Aschelminthes is also clear to you guys. So talk about the digestion. So their digestion is basically complete digestion because they have one tubular gut which is running from mouth to anus. So this means the digestion is complete, and for respiration there is only diffusion will occur. And if I talk about transport, so there we don't system is not found, so this means no transportation will take place. And excretion, so there have to can the excretion take place. Okay, and if I talk about nervous system, so they are composed of basically of ganglion, which is known as simple brain, ring of ganglion called simple brain. Okay, so if I talk about some important of this nematoda, so these nematoda are basically helpful in what? These nematoda are helpful in nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen cycle, and here we can say re-regulating the decomposition of organic matter will take place, and their larva is known as trichoplex larva. Trichoplex larva. No, that is okay. After that, here these round forms are very important. They attack the roots of plant. Roots of plant by what? By the agricultural pest. By agriculture pest. Now here what does this word pest means? Pest is basically any organism that spread any disease. एक ऐसा organism के disease spread करे, that is known as pest. For example, mosquito. So I hope this is clear to you guys. So that bye bye.